Hi, we meet again in this video. To begin with, may I know your parents' jobs? What do they do? Okay, and you may think about what do you think about their jobs? Do they have great jobs? What do you think? Yes, and I would say yes. Every job in the world is great. Yeah, it depends on how we see it and how we do it. Even one of the jobs that people think that it's not a good job, like for example a farmer. Most people think that it's just an easy job, right? You can't do it in the village, but for me, being a farmer is great because if there are no farmers, there won't be rice, and of course we cannot eat rice, if there are no farmers who work on the field, So farmer is a great job too. This is how we appreciate every job in the world, even the smallest job. Now, today we're going to be discussing about great jobs. But the great jobs here, it is about the jobs that can be done in different places. There are two jobs here. In lesson 5, if you have read the text, there are two great jobs that can be done in different places, like scientists and then vets. Okay, scientists, they don't only work in a lab, they can also work outside, like on the beach. And then vets, vets do not only work in a clinic, but sometimes they also work at the zoo, to check the animals' health. Now, let's go to part 1, circle what the text is about. It's about, of course, it's about professions. We can just take a look at the example. Jobs, great jobs. Jobs, occupations, and then professions, they are just the same words. Alright guys, I'll play the audio of this text, so I want you to listen and then later you can practice reading this text, by yourself at home. So let's begin.
Unit 3, Lessons 5 and 6. Great jobs.
Some people have the same profession, but the jobs they do are very different. For example, a scientist does experiments in many different places. Some scientists work in a lab. They work inside all day long.
Oh, sorry, let me repeat once again.
Unit 3, Lessons 5 and 6. Great jobs.
Some people have the same profession, but the jobs they do are very different. For example, a scientist does experiments in many different places. Some scientists work in a lab. They work inside all day long. Their work is very important. Other scientists work outside. Their work is fun. Some scientists work at the beach. They study the ocean. Scientists also study the weather. They can tell us when bad weather is coming. Vets have great jobs too. A vet helps animals and takes care of them. Vets study for a very long time. There are so many different animals. Vets work at the zoo. They take care of elephants and tigers. They can also help animals on farms. people take their pets to the clinic to see the vet. The pets are all very different. Some people have cats and dogs, and some people take their pet lizards to the vet.
Alright, it's done. Okay, now let's take a look at the first paragraph. Now, take a look at the scientist. Yeah, it's clear that a scientist does something. Sorry. So what does a scientist do? Yeah, right. Let's just underline, what a scientist does in real life. A scientist does experiments in many different places. So if you got a question, what does a scientist do? Yeah, of course, a scientist does experiments. Yeah, can be in the lab or other places outside. Next, where do they work? Yeah, they work in a lab. This is important information for you. Okay, and then do they always work in the lab? No, because other scientists work outside. Where do they work outside? Yeah, they work at the beach. What do they do at the beach? Of course, at the beach they study the ocean. Well, they make experiments inside the lab, but maybe outside, especially at the beach, they study the ocean. Yeah, they also study the weather. They can tell us when bad weather is coming. Oh yeah, it's clear now. So if you have ever watched a weather forecast, so how do we know that it's going to rain the next days? Yeah, it is because of the scientists. The scientists can predict, of course, with knowledge that they know. They can predict when the bad weather is coming, or they can also predict when it's going to rain. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go to paragraph 2. Right now. Yeah, what does a vet do? Please find what he does. The paragraph 2, it's on the second line. A vet helps animals and takes care of them. And where do they work? I've told you, they don't only work at the clinic, but they also work at the zoo. They take care of the animal zoo there. Check their health, give them medicines or prescriptions. Here people take their pets to the clinic to see the vet. The pets are all very different. Some people have cats and dogs, and some people take their pet lizards to the vet. So if you have pets, if your pets are sick, you can take them and check their health to the vet, not to the doctor. A vet is a special doctor for animals. Should go to the vet. And of course, it will cost a lot when you go to a vet. Maybe a little bit expensive, but I don't know. I've never been to a vet. All right, now let's continue our lesson on lesson 6. Okay, here we just circle whether these duties are done by scientists or vets. Number 1, they do experiments in different places. Who does that job? Experiments, so scientists. Number 2, they take care of animals. Do scientists take care of animals? Of course not. The answer is vets. They study the weather. Who study the weather? The scientists. They work at the zoo. Do scientists with S, do they work at the zoo? No, they don't. Yeah, so scientists don't work at the zoo. Yeah, only vets work in the zoo. Yeah, it's all correct. Now please do it by yourself. Yeah. Alright, it's done. Now let's continue. This is writing time. So there is a map here. So we have to complete the idea map about your favorite job. Now here you have to decide first what your ideal job or dream job is, or the jobs that you really like the most. I'll give you one example, yeah. Oh, but I cannot write it in here. So I'll just use the wait. PowerPoint, the new one. So I'll make a map, idea map. Sorry, not this one. If you are wondering how to make idea map, you can also do it with PowerPoint and choose Smart Art and then pick one of these idea map categories. Which one? Wait. We can choose this one. Okay. Guys, this is just example, yeah? I'll change the colors. The colorful ones. I don't like it. Let's just forget it. Okay, make idea map. So on the center, you have to write the job. Okay, write the job here. For example, wait, dentist. So please about things that are related to dentists or the reasons why you like that job. For example, I chose a dentist because he fixes teeth. And then help people. Because dentist is also intelligent. Well, this is just example, guys. Work. Helps people at dentist. Sorry. He works in a clinic. Okay, done. So first you have to choose your favorite job and then write the things that are related to that job. Or you may write the reasons why you like that job. So I have written the things that are related to the dentist. And then if you have finished, please write the paragraph here. My favorite job is a dentist because the dentist is intelligent and then he works in a clinic. helps people, fixes teeth, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, you can elaborate more. Okay, do you understand? Good job. You can do it by yourself. Can you? Right, the last one. Yeah, you can just go lesson 8. You can just go to the first lesson 1. Yeah, these are about workplaces. Yeah, please write the names of these workplaces. Yeah, like this one. This is an airport, and then office, theater. What is this? Restaurant, and then fire station, and so on. Right, guys. Now we are at the last part of our lesson. Yeah, part 2, answer. So these are about yes or no questions that we have discussed before in the first video. Yeah, so we're going to have another practice from this lesson. Okay, number 1, do you want to answer? Does a police officer help people? Now here you just answer it with yes or no, but we have to see the fact. The answer is yes. Yes, he does. Yeah, remember? Because the question begins with does. Yeah, the word does. So for the answer, it should also be followed by does. Karena pertanyaannya diawali dengan kata does. Ya. Jadi untuk jawabannya di akhir ini diikuti juga dengan kata does. Number 2, does a teacher fly airplanes? A teacher. What does a teacher do? Do you still remember? On the first video, a teacher teaches students. That's right. So the answer would be no. She. Yeah, we also use the word does here, but don't forget to add the word not. Ya, kita juga tambahkan kata not. Ya, you can also write like this, or the short version doesn't. Jadi kalau jawabannya no, nanti di belakang sini menggunakan kata does, tapi ditambah dengan not. Ya, does not or doesn't. Doesn't. This is doesn't, which stands for does not. Number 3, what does a vet do? Yeah, right. A vet, yeah, he helps animals. And what does a pilot do? She, yeah, flies airplanes. Not flying rockets or spaceships. Yeah, it's astronaut. Yeah, who flies spaceships or rockets. Okay, so that's all for today's lesson. Yeah, today we have discussed lesson 5 until lesson 8. Yeah, any questions? If you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, or drop me a message through my WhatsApp number and let me know your difficulties. And thank you very much for listening and watching this video. Hopefully it's useful for your learning at home, and I'll see you next time on the next video. Goodbye.